was in New York City doing a play called The Minutes. My Broadway debut. And yeah, it was super cool. And one of the things that you get to do when it's your Broadway debut is do all this weird press, which is my favorite. But one of the cool ones was God, I'm not even gonna remember that. Probably a lot of people know this bookshop. It's a theater bookshop.
Drama bookshop.
Yeah. And in the back of the drama bookshop, there's this one lovely gentleman that does all these awesome interviews, and he knows so much about all the history of Broadway, and he's well researched on what you've done leading up to it, and whatever. We had this lovely chat. And I had to go after this thing, you know, they wanted to do a photo shoot, and I was like, perfect, that's my other favorite thing to do. and then, you know, I was looking at the clock, I was like, man, I kind of gotta get going, it's gonna be showtime soon, I got a bite to eat, and then I gotta get on stage. And they're like, oh yeah, cool, well, see you later. And I was like, no, I left my jacket upstairs in the office where you guys were doing like makeup and stuff that I was telling you not to do. oh, right. Your jacket's in the office. I was like, is that a problem? They were like, no, well, no. But a little bit, because sometimes I think Lynn's in there, and I think, and I was like, okay, well, can we ask her to just pass out? Shouldn't be a big deal. And they go, no, well, Lynn is here. Lynn is in the office, and Lynn sometimes comes to the office to take a call when he's down in Midtown, and it's kind of a place of peace for him, and he gets to take a call. I'm so sorry, I think we should just wait. And I was like, Lynn, who is Lynn? Like, Lin-Manuel Miranda. I was like, Lin-Manuel Miranda is in there doing a phone call in the room where I was forced makeup, and I left my jacket, and they were like, yes. And I was like, when do we know when Lynn's call will conclude? And they were like, we don't. I was like, I'm really sorry, but I have to go, so we're gonna have to get the jacket. I'm like, okay. They kind of look at each other like, who's gonna do it? You know, and I was like, do you want me to knock? They're like, no, it's good. So somebody gets up the courage to knock on the door, and the door handle turns, the door opens, and there's Lynn. Lynn is on the phone, and he's a little pissed. He kind of looks like, yeah. And they're like, so sorry, man. No, it's just here. No, he's here, and he forgot his jacket in here. And Lynn, while on the phone, goes, oh my God, Noah, how are you, man? Big fan. And my response was, fuck off. And then I turned bright red because I just told Lynn to fuck off. I grabbed my jacket and was like, I'm so sorry, goodbye. To be fair, there's Lynn's not a big fan.